Now we are going to measure the second parameter of the transistor called current gain. To measure the current gain in the transistor, we have to draw the graph called transfer characteristics of the NPN transistor. In the case of transverse characteristics, what we have to do, we have to keep this VCE as constant. Even in input characteristics, which one was kept constant? VCE was kept constant. Now also VCE must be kept constant. Now I am going to vary the value of VCE. Now it is to be brought exactly at 5 volt. Throughout the experiment, this one should not be altered. Now I am going to vary the value of IB. Okay, to vary the value of IB, this knob must be used. While varying the value of IB, what will happen? There will be a corresponding change in the IC. IB to be altered, IC must be noted down. Now I am going to take few readings, 4 or 5 readings, make a note. Here already I have told the least count of the microammeter is 5. Here the least count of the milliammeter is 0.25. How can I say that the least count is 0.25? Look at the reading. 2.5 is there at 10th division. 2.5 divided by 10 is equal to 0.25. So 0.25 is the least count of which meter? Milliammeter. Now I am going to vary the value of which one? IB. Now I am going to keep the value of IB as, look at the reading here. This one need not be seen. Now increase the value of IB. Now look at the variation. Now it is kept exactly at second division. 2 into 5 is equal to 10. 10 microampere is set here. Are you clear? Look at the division here. It is coinciding exactly with the seventh division. 7 into how much? 7 into 0.25. Calculate. So it is exactly coinciding at seventh division. 7 into 0.25. So what is the reading shown here? 1.75. 1.75 milliampere is shown here. For 10 microampere IB value, the IC value is 1.75 milliampere. Note down. Now it is increased from 10 microampere to 20 microampere. Look at that. It is kept exactly at fourth division. 4 into 4 into 5. 20 microampere. IB value is 20 microampere. Note down the division here. It is exactly coinciding at 16th division. 16 into 16 into least count 0.25. How much? 4. The reading is 4 milliampere. For 20 microampere IB value, the IC value is 4 milliampere. Make a note. Okay. Now I am going to increase the value of IB from 20 to 30. Now it is increased from 20 to 30 means it should be kept exactly at the 6th division. 6 into 5. 6 into 5 is equal to 30 microampere. 6th division into least count. 6 into 5. 30 microampere is the IB value. Note down the corresponding reading here. 10, 20, 22. It is exactly coinciding at 22nd division. 22nd into least count. 22 into 0.25. What is the answer? 5.5 milliampere. Millimeter value is how much? Millimeter shows 5.5 milliampere. For 30 microampere, the IC value is 5.5 milliampere. Now I am going to take the last reading. Now it is increased from 30 to 40. 30 to 40 means it should be kept exactly at the 8th division. It is kept exactly at the 8th division. Are you clear? Keep it correctly without any parallax error. Now the reading is 40 microampere. 8 into 5. It is coinciding with the 8th division. 8 into least count 5. 8 into 5 is 40 microampere is the IB value. Note down the corresponding reading 10, 20, 30. It is coinciding exactly with the 30th revision. 30 into 30 into least count is 0.25. Finally the value is 7.5. So IC value is 7.5. So just I have taken 4 reading. So clear. IB was altered, IC was noted, VCE was kept constant. Are you clear? Now in the transverse characteristics, we are going to calculate the second parameter of the transistor. Look at the formula here. To calculate the current gain beta, we have to use the formula del IC divided by del IB. That is the ratio of change in collector current to the change in base current. From the graph, here IB values are taken in x-axis, IC values are taken in y-axis. IB values are measured in terms of microampere, IC values are measured in terms of milliampere. From the tabular column, all the values are plotted. You will get a straight line. After getting the straight line, we have to draw a slope. You can take the slope anywhere in the graph. Here, look at the value. We have to find out the change in IC. In the case of IC, find out the maximum value from the graph. The maximum value intersecting point is 5.5. That is written here. After that, find out the minimum value. The intersecting point is 3. 5.5 minus 3 is written in the numerator. That should be measured in terms of milliampere. After that, from the slope, the lines are extended towards the x-axis. Find out the value, maximum value of IB, that is 30. Here the minimum value is 16. Okay, minimum value is 16. So the values are substituted here, 30 minus 16 microampere. Now find out the difference. Here the difference is 5.5 minus 3. After getting the difference, you will get how much? 2.5. 2.5 into milliampere must be converted into ampere. 10 to the power of minus 3 ampere. Okay, and then write the denominator value. The denominator values are 30 minus 16. The value is 14. 14 into 10 to the power of minus 6 ampere. Now find out the division calculation. 2.5 divided by 14. 2.5 divided by 14 is 0.175. So 178. 2.5 divided by 14 value is 0.178 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into, if the value is brought up, that one becomes 10 to the power of minus plus 6. Okay, minus 6 becomes plus 6. So after simplification, you will get 0.178 into 10 to the power of 3. So after simplification, you will get 178. In the case of current gain, there is no unit. This is the ratio between two currents, collector current and base current. Therefore, there is no unit to calculate the current gain. So this is the value of current gain of the NPN transistor, given NPN transistor. So this is the second parameter to be calculated. Okay, these values are very important while constructing the amplifier circuit. Okay, using transistors.